get some yellow.
When you're on film, you've got to be moving.
Four-wheel drive. Everything's on. Check.
Look this way.
Yes, everything's all right.
Look this way, say.
Okay,
Yep,
another good one.
What is it?
Right, this one can go.
That can go, yeah.
Blanked it out. Blanked it out.
Right up. There we go.
Yeah.
See you, Gary.
See you later, God.
All the best in your retirement.
Thank you, sir.
I'm taking you back now. Taking you now.
It's not good, lad.
Well, it's first time I've seen you do all, Jack.
Tricky bugger. Well, we start
On top of the pump here you've got your relief valve. Your relief valve is set to crack open at 2,200 psi, fully open at 2,500 psi. And then from there the oil is pumped through this pipe here and up to the bridge piece. That's the piece on the right hand side by the seat where you've got 3 nuts on the top. Yeah? And that's where you could test what the flow of pressure and output was on the bridge piece up here. And from the bridge piece you flow down through here. You go down to the front of the valve chest on here, like that. And over the years, there was 5 versions of valve chest. If you look at the bottom of a valve chest, you'll have the part number, you'll have the batch number, and it'll either say S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. Yeah?
The route basically will take us, we'll go right here, we'll go to Durker Roads, where some of you I know are stopping. We'll go from Durker Roads, which was the old home of David Brown, or Sir David Brown, and some of his children and grandchildren, then we'll go on to the main factory bit, which is in Meltham Mills Road, which is over there. So we'll do a bit of a circle, but we'll end up back here. If you've got any questions as we go, please ask at the time rather than wait to the end. If there's anything you want to know, then as I say, we'll do it as we walk in. And certainly David Jr. had his office here, along with people like the training officer, which was, the training officer in those days was quite an important person. When you, I don't know how many, but they used to take on something like, what, 300, Stuart, 350 apprentices a year. All the tractors had a road test of about 3.5 miles. One of them was the run up here. It gets even steeper as you get to the top. I don't know what it is in terms of grading, but it was quite steep, and obviously the tractors had to get so far up in a certain gear. And when you consider they were making sort of the most they made was sort of 600-700 tractors a week, and all coming up and down here. There was just a bit of traffic.
Yeah.
All right, John. All right.
Very well, thank you.
My name's Martin George. I'm an agricultural contractor, and it was me that actually started the club in 1995. We're here today on the David Brown event, pulling the original load car on the original test track, which has been good making tractors work, and been a spectacle for all to see. The tractor did very well today. We're not sure what horsepower it puts out, but it will be its rating, I'm certain. It seemed to put all its power down onto the concrete and did very well with not much smoke.
My name's Adam Knight and I'm from Almondbury. I've had the tractor for about 6 weeks. I haven't done anything with it yet. Quite happy with how it performed on the load car, and other people who know more about it told me that it had done well, so I'm happy with it.
I'm David Throop and I'm from Silsden in West Yorkshire. This is a 3-cylinder 880 Emblematic from October 1965 that we've had since brand new. My granddad bought it brand new in November 1965. couple of sets of new tyres in its life, but you know, paintwork wise it's untouched, it's original, but it will be restored in the near future as time allows. But it's very much still a working tractor, so I'm leaving it as it is for now.
Chris Madison from Home Firth. I'm on committee at Tractor Club. This being the last tractor off the production line, she likes to come out once or twice a year and have a bit of exercise. She makes a fairly good account of herself, but she's running under horsepower because, you know, she's 55 hours on her, she's not been running. I think when we dynoed her, she's 73 horsepower on the shaft. She should be up just touching 80, maybe just a bit above. The problem we have with her is traction. We can't get weight. She's not weighted up, you see, she's not ballasted, so when we load her down with a load car, she'll spin. Rather than digging in, she will spin, which we don't want to do too much of with these tyres, obviously with it being a one-off, so we tend to back off. Obviously we're thrilled to have this back from America. You know, Case took it to Wisconsin and shut it away, and it was very good of them to let us have her back. Accordingly, we don't want to break her. We're not in the business of hurting things, it's just, you know, we just want to see how she'll perform. Over the years, as she gets bedded in, she will increase on her power on shaft and down at wheels, but that's not what this is about. It's about letting people see her in action, really. So we're glad we've got her. We'll put her to bed now till the next do and get back to polishing.